Hello everybody, welcome to the Sound Test Room. Today we're going to take a look at the much awaited Jam Maestro V2 with the addition now of you can have a stack of effects. You have some in-app purchases that you can make, and also the most important thing is it's now Audiobus compatible. So we're going to take a look at some of the new things in here. I also suggest that with this you get some great tutorial videos from David Blake, the developer, who's an incredibly nice chap, and it will teach you all about the tab system that this uses to record, which is very easy once you get to grips with it. So even if you're a keyboard player, it works like a 16-step sequencer type thing. But anyway, let's just take a look at some of the new stuff we get here. We have some IAPs, Shimmer, Stoner, Bright Clean and Epic Lead, and we'll just have a listen to the IAPs that you get, that you can buy. That's Shimmer, Bright Clean, and Epic Lead. You get 2 free, which is acoustic and metalcore. Okay, so for this one, we can load Shimmer, and this is a fun part, setting up your song sort of thing. Then in bass we have 2 new IAPs, which is Blacklisted, sorry, which I've just loaded. But anyways, okay, so we can edit that, and Hazard. Okay, so we'll edit that and we'll go with Blacklisted. In the drums, we have 2 drum kits. Metal, which is nice and clean, and a rock one, which was supplied by Derek Buddymeyer. There's a nice bit of ambience on it. Okay, so we'll select metal for that. Okay, so this is I want to show you some of the effects and stuff, which is all new. Okay, so in the drums, you have 2 views to play. Okay, now we can go to effects setup. Now you see, because I've loaded 3 instruments, drums, a bass and a guitar, we can select any of those to now apply effects to. So let's do something a bit weird and apply a delay to the drum kit. Now we can have a reverb, an EQ, and we can chain 4 of these, up to 4 together. Okay, so you can have a modulation effect, a delay, a reverb and an EQ. So I'm going to switch the delay on, and you see it will drop into the line, and I'm going to leave it at 500 milliseconds. And that's cool, so I'm happy with that. And just to quickly show you how easy it is to program in a quick tab here, we'll select D4, which is drums, and you can move along your bar like this and insert any of your drums into the relevant place. So let's put a bass there. 1 2 3 4 bass, 1 2 3 4 bass, 1 2 3 4 bass, and this will give us a nice 4-beat bass drum, but with a bit of echoes. So that should sound quite cool. Okay, and then we'll put a snare drum there and a snare drum there, and this should give a really simple but nice beat. Okay, now if we wanted to duplicate that, all we need to do is hit duplicate bar, and we can do that. Now we have 2 bars, and say for instance I wanted that bar to loop, I just hit that there, hit on, and it'll repeat the close where you put your brackets. So you could just have it loop in 1 bar or loop in the 2 bars. We'll set it down, loop in 2 bars. So our loop's on. Let's go back to the beginning, and so basically you can build up your track like that. Okay, so I'm just gonna head back over here and head to the home screen a sec, and show you that we can have our tuning set for 6 different tunings. Okay, so if you want to drop C, everything's now in drop C. And let's see, this is shimmer. Now, if you're familiar with the other version, you'll know that you can do stuff like strumming, or you can just select different ways to play and different chords to trigger. You can also change the key and the scale and the mode. So it's super, but you're really starting to get into it then, so you need to watch Dave's videos for those. Chug feature I like. Which is really cool. Now, I set up a little track, so it was video test track, open, and it'll just load up the track that I set up. So if we pop on over to our view, here's this little thing that I did earlier, and it uses the same drum pattern, and I'll just want to loop that, and that'll be cool because it's already set at the end. So here it goes. So I just set that up the same, did the little drum pattern, then put a little bass line in using the tabs, then a little bit of the two different guitars. All right, so what we're going to do now is knock on over to Cubasis, and I've got this set up to accept my input from Jam Maestro. So I think what we're going to do is just let me check. Yeah, so there's the track. So I'm going to now, while that's recording its little loop, we don't want it to go on forever, do we? Now, when I'm ready for this to end, I'm just going to hit off and it'll give me the tail. So back to Cubasis, and we can stop that. And there's our track from Jam Maestro. So if we add another audio, open that there, and we accept audio in from Jam Maestro again. So now we could go back and we could play something else from Jam Maestro. So, but let's just check this worked. So that's okay. So let's head on back over to Jam Maestro. Now I'm going to go there and select the drums. And I'm going to apply a couple of little bits and pieces of percussion so you can see. So we set this to record. How bizarre. Right, okay. see, so it's recorded our little fill things we want, so let's have a quick listen. Now, of course, once you've got that, you could build up, like, I don't know, guitar tracks and stuff like that, again using Jam Maestro, or then you could start adding other instruments from Audiobus, like some synthesizers or stuff like that. You could, of course, run anything you like through the effects. So yeah, that's a few of the new features from this. Like I said, you have your options here where you can check your performance, your latency settings and stuff. You can watch some great tutorial videos. Also, you can, like I said, set up the different effects and chaining up to 4 different things in there. Your new modulation effects that you can buy as an IAP, or chorus, vibrato, tremolo, and flanger. So, this does so much more than I could possibly say in a few minutes, but you need to check out the other tutorials. It sounds great. It's made for iPhone, but you see it looks okay. It looks okay and works fine on the iPad, so you're good to go basically on anything. So yeah, that's a very, very basic overview of the few new things that Jam Maestro does. Like I said, if you're familiar with the tab system, you know that with this you can copy and paste all the tabs at once, or just one tab, or you can build. It wouldn't take you that long to build up a complete track, bang it into Audiobus, and start applying more stuff to it. So, hope you enjoyed this, guys. Later.